the... So it seems that I may have upset the platform. There we go. Oh, are we starting with that today? Okay. Channel message was, you know, it's still involving... They've been kind of throttling me a bit. You know what? If I don't get one card, I don't put it out. That's the rule. So Spirit's gonna have to comply because I'm not gonna do it otherwise. And if I have to shuffle for a while and cut it out, I guess that's what's gonna happen. I was driving in my car and realized that I hadn't really heard the don't look up channel message anymore. And I'm asking right now, is it still there? And they're saying yeah. And I in the car I was kind of thinking, that kind of hit my chest. Fears. Feminine is not feeling very complete. They're feeling like kind of continuing with the same old BS with, and right as I'm saying that, a soulmate. There we got that. Connection, the teamwork. What's another word for all of that? Collaboration. Collaboration with a soulmate. It's not feeling good. It hasn't been feeling good. I guess, you know, this collaboration has been feeling very weak. King of Wands. Somebody who lacks patience. Somebody who, it's a masculine that lacks patience. They're really gung-ho about things, but you're not there. The feminine is not there. And sorry, I just need to get this up. I don't know how long this is going to be because I've had a really long day and I'm trying to adjust my schedule, my work schedule, so that I can do these on Mondays and Thursdays. I mean, here we go. Work. This also has to do with skill set, work. Is kind of in a standstill. Oh, okay. I missed a card that was on the ground. There we go, stuck. I mean, there you feel like you can't move things forward. This is the theme. This has been the theme. Lack of clarity about what to do. What was the other thing I was getting? Don't look up. Kind of as a side note, that's still there. And I kind of got an intuition that I had already sufficiently documented that in my past readings, but it's worth continuing to bring up. It's kind of like it's something that it was driving me crazy. And that like, now that I've gotten it out, I can move on to other things, but it is still there. And I really think that I mean, we've been seeing a lot of meteors, right? Or things coming from the sky. And I kind of got an intuition about it that, it involves more. It's really about like me delivering a message and people not paying attention on a personal level. I mean, I do think it has to do with meteors, but there's a personal, like micro level to it where, and I mean, that's kind of, you know, some of my fears probably that are going on right now. It's part of that. People feeling like people are not really listening. That's how I am interpreting this reading for myself. It could apply to other feminines. Hopefully I'm reaching people in my collective. I mean, I know I am. I know that some of you guys are really resonating with this content. Lack of abundance. What is the other thing that I was kind of interpreting Ten of Pentacles reversed as? Recognition. I mean, I think it's coming back to recognition again. Lack of recognition. Lack of celebration. I don't know why I've been given this task to be this person. And I don't know what the significance of it is, but I'm starting to realize that it might have a purpose. I mean, I do realize that it has a purpose. And really the Wheel of Fortune coming before all of this lack of recognition, lack of stability. It might even be, it's not as bad as it seems, that there is a lack of clarity. Can we get some other cards? Can we get some final cards? There will probably be some sort of awakening about your role with somebody else. Inability to walk away. Knight of Cups coming out in the reverse. It's a project that is fated, and you can't walk away and you have to deal with it. You know that you have to deal with it. You know that there's some inevitable nature to facing these fears that seem unresolved. What are the fears? Abandonment. There could be some sense of abandonment, fears about abandonment. But adding in the soulmate card or the past, it could be a conflict that was with the soulmate, twin flame, what have you, that seems to have left somebody out in the cold. Somebody having hidden something. Perhaps this person has hidden something in a conflict and they try to get away with something. I mean, this is often like the greed, upright it's greed. And upright it's greed, you know, competitiveness, trying to one-up someone, but it's also, we're in a desert. Like this card is in a desert. It's somebody who does that but ends up isolating themselves. Reversed, you know, it's the negative of that. It's the outcome. It's the outcome of what their behavior did. So whatever they did, that has been hidden. And there hasn't been resolution to it. And I'm getting this collaboration. This is more of a spiritual collaboration. It could be the spiritual side is affecting some sort of financial project between the two. But something's off. Something's not aligned. Something is blocking. Something is blocking this collaboration. And then, you know, King of Wands, the masculine in this reading is showing up as the King of Wands, which I said before was a masculine that isn't really capable of fostering vulnerability. A fast-moving King of Wands isn't in a state that fosters any sort of vulnerability that would assist the situation, make it better, bring healing. For healing, you need meditation, but really the only thing that's at a standstill is not anyone, here, except for what's ended up being at a standstill is the collaboration. This could also be the fast-moving King of Wands using his tactics, using his skills against the feminine. I mean, usually you would have this leading to action, or there might be a impatience towards this project. Like, the project needs to have time spent. There needs to be time spent on this project to get it to the next stage. And this is not the kind of energy to be in, to have patience for this sort of project coming together. This is almost like it's in a way, this is wise. This is a wise approach. I don't see the feminine as having any issue. The feminine wants healing here. It's the masculine that seems just impatient on every level. Nine of Cups is reversed too. Haven't we been seeing this Tower reversed in other readings? It's just like, there has to be change. There has to be change. And it's right on top of, coming right after the Knight of Cups reversed. We're way past Knight of Cups. Like, why are we on a reverse Knight of Cups? We're way past that. We should be on a King of Cups, a Queen of Cups. We're still on the Knight of Cups, a knight that won't move forward. A Knight of Cups, of emotion, of love, that will not progress, refuses to progress. Can't see what to do. I mean, we're just going in circles here. Something has to break. This is just madness. I mean, this is honestly, it's affecting everyone. It's more so the masculine, but it's affecting everyone. Can't see the way forward. I think I should stop right there because we're stuck in the same energy. This is why I like to do only 2 readings a week, because sometimes you just get stuck in the same energy. Nine of Wands, kind of conditional behavior, unwillingness to do what it takes to move something forward or get something done. Stubbornness, rock bottom. Well, it can't go any worse. It can't go any lower, that's for sure. That rock bottom for a Knight of Swords. Somebody who used their words to get what they want. Somebody who is quick moving with their clever words, controlling, wanted to control. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords trumps Knight of Swords. I mean, masculine is no match. They're battling it out. Look at these. Look at these two. Except that the Queen of Swords is much wiser than the Knight of Swords. Like, she has a good handle of her communication. She is kind of all-seeing in a way. She's seen a lot. She has a lot of wisdom. She has experience. Masculine trying to come at her, like, quickly and trip her up. Create imbalance. Mess with the scales of justice. And how they show up and how they give. And honest, that's kind of a foundational thing. I mean, the Pentacles is foundation, it's money, it's stability. How they're actually, like, showing up. Like, they're just not really doing all the work necessary. And a King of Pentacles reversed. I think we can end there. That's just, you know, this is an unstable. The negatives of money, the negatives of foundation, like having a foundation. So materialistic, greedy, even shallow, ego driven, flighty, lack of the opposite of being rooted, wasteful, not coming up with a plan, not having a plan. Maybe they buy lots of things last minute because they don't have good planning. All right, take care. Bye.